the brain.
Here you go.
We're ready.
Merlin.
Okay.
Here's your list.
All right, this is the cerebrum, okay? You have two hemispheres, the right and the left hemisphere of the cerebrum. Your lobes, your frontal lobe, and you differentiate the frontal lobe from the parietal lobes via the central sulcus. Okay? These are your temporal lobes, and the occipital lobe is posterior. Deep to the temporal lobe is the insula here. Okay? Again, the central sulcus, because you need to know the precentral gyrus and the postcentral gyrus. The precentral gyrus is motor. The postcentral gyrus is sensory. This is the longitudinal fissure, runs between the two hemispheres of the cerebrum. Where are we? Longitudinal. Okay, your transverse cerebral fissure is back here. It runs between the cerebrum and the cerebellum. When we take this, the two hemispheres of the cerebrum are joined by commissure fibers in several locations. The main area is the corpus callosum here. This big C is called the corpus callosum. All right, let's close it back up. Let's look on the inferior surface of the brain. You have the olfactory bulbs and the olfactory nerve or tract. This is cranial nerve 1. Optic nerves, these come from your eyeballs. Cranial nerve 2. Optic chiasm, where some of the fibers from the optic nerve decussate or cross. Back here are the optic tracts that go to gray matter of the brain. Your pituitary gland is right here. That's pituitary gland. And the cerebral cortex is, goodbye.
It still fails.
All of the outer surface of the cerebrum is cerebral cortex.
As nerve cell bodies.
Right, gray matter. If we open up the brain again, you will see here cortex. Cerebral cortex, cerebral white matter. And it's white because they're myelinated axons. All right, where are we up to? Now we're going to look at the diencephalon here, which is in the center of the brain. Okay. Now this is showing you the diencephalon with the insula lobes attached, but you have the thalamus. Okay, we'll open it up, and here is the thalamus. Okay, this is where the thalamus has commissure tracts to connect to the other side. And then the hypothalamus is down in this area here. And the epithalamus is way back in here. And the pineal gland comes off the epithalamus right in here. Okay, put it back together on the, what is that? Is that the hypothalamus? I forget. Yeah, in the hypothalamus we have the mammillary bodies here. These are gray matter, okay, which means it's nerve cell bodies. Now we go to the brain stem. Anterior, we have midbrain, pons, medulla oblongata. As soon as you exit the skull, it becomes spinal cord. Posterior, the midbrain, the pons, the medulla oblongata. All right, we shall look at the cerebellum. let's see. Let's put this baby back together, sorta.
Look at it.
Well, I'm not gonna put all the middle stuff in, but I want to show you where the cerebellum is, so.
It's right there.
I bet the surgeons wish they could put your brain back together that easily.